Up next, for Nashville, just taking care of business in that first round. They allowed themselves a moment to celebrate. Now, all their focus is on Game 1 of the semifinals. Game 1 Conference Semifinals up next. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Look at the Stars starting group. Harden out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's LeBron James. And it's Stoudemire in at the foursome. And for Mexico City, Bosh is out there with Barry. Then there's Robertson. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Drexler in at the shooting guard position. You look at the Stars. They come in riding high after their round one win, Greg. You see that momentum carrying over?
Well, Kevin, momentum's a funny thing, especially in a playoff format. From one round to the next, everything can change in a heartbeat. They've got to put their last win behind them and really focus on the task at hand.
Get that weak stuff out of here. Awesome swat by Chris Bosh.
Robertson against Halliburton. Chamberlain. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Here's Drexler. Bosh scanning the floor. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
From deep, Robertson. And here's Nashville. Harden inside the three-point line. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Harden's got his team on the board to start the game for Nashville. Pass to Barry. Inside. Here's Drexler. And Shaq pulls it down.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first four shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Here's Harden. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Robertson passes to Drexler. To the middle. Here's Bosh. And then Bosh with the jam.
Oh, nice explosion to the basket by Bosh, who wastes no time in throwing that one down.
For Nashville, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harden outside. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. Here's Drexler. Goes back up. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Here's LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, gets that contact and finds free throws.
First one falls.
And the sustained greatness of LeBron James, just something when you take a step back you really marvel at. We truly have been witnesses to something special.
Maggotti's checked in for Mexico City. Kidd comes in for Clyde Drexler. Then for the Stars, Gasol comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Halliburton. And both free throws good for James.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Pass to Robertson. Gasol with the steal. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. Here's O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And Mexico City calls their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Mexico City. Drexler comes in for Robertson. Halliburton's checked in for Nashville. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Aldridge with a screen on Westbrook. Westbrook against Kidd. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Now here's Gasol. Pass to Halliburton. Harden outside. Shot clock at 6. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mexico City leads by only 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. And taking a look at Mexico City's performance here, guys, what have they been doing? Or not doing?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Here is Kidd. They've got Drexler. Maggette is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Kidd. And it's Mutombo in at the 5. And for the Stars, they've got Tyrese Halliburton. Chauncey Billups out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Banchero. And it's Gasol at the center. Now, here's Drexler. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Buries it from 3-point range. Westbrook's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Kidd kicks to Drexler. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. The basket good off the assist from Drexler. Drexler's got 3 assists in the game. So it's the Stars now. Gasol, a screen on Kidd. Poked away. Fast break, here comes Mexico City. Maggette against Westbrook. Maggette outside. Aldridge with a screen on Westbrook. Maggette. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. And here's Nashville in the corner. Billups with it. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Westbrook. And the layup falls. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence.
Timeout.
Nice play.
Timeout called here. Mexico City decides to talk it over. Mexico City making some changes. Chamberlain's checked in for Aldridge. Berry comes in for Maggette. And it's Robertson in for Clyde Drexler. Nashville also making some changes. Stoudemire, he's checked in for Banchero. LeBron comes in for Halliburton. And it's Harden in for Chauncey Billups. .114 left here in the second. Kidd passes to Robertson. Oh, and a fast break for Nashville. Here's Harden. Again, the Stars score.
The great hustle from Harden in transition, getting up the court as quickly as possible.
Kidd passes to Robertson. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Robertson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Westbrook feeling it out a bit on the wing. Harden. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here is Chamberlain. All scoring in this one. Here's Barrett. To the paint. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Mexico City. They lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed.
We knew this one wouldn't be easy. Their backs against the wall. I think they're playing well at home, but they're up against a tough team.
What I like is they really seem to believe in themselves. They could have come in deflated, but listen, they're coming out swinging. Swinging.
Guys, how important is the first game of the series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
You are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinal. Gotta like what Jason Kidd has done in this game.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Yeah, the rest of the team seemed to line right up behind him, matching that kind of intensity and looking for him to come through with some big plays.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Bosh is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Barry. Then there's Drexler. And it's Robertson in at the 1.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
Mexico City shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
On the court for Nashville, O'Neal is out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Harden. Then it's James. And it's Halliburton in the point guard. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
LeBron right side. 4 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Chamberlain. Barry the pass to Robertson. Here's Barry, covered by LeBron. Chamberlain down low. He's against Stoudemire. Chamberlain, no luck.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And this is where Stoudemire inflicts so much damage, and it's why he gets fouled so often.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Stoudemire. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Robertson against Halliburton. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And how about the vision there from the big O, guys? Beautiful.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Stars. It's a 3-point game. So Nashville calls timeout, their first. Here's James. Harden kicks to LeBron. Back to Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
In the history of the game, James Harden gets to the line as well as anyone we've ever seen.
Throw good, James Harden.
Well, this man at the line is a puzzle that defenses for years in this league have just not been able to solve. And that is really the story of James Harden's career.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Now here's Bosch. Robertson outside. Pass to Barry. 6 to shoot.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Mexico City, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And And the first one at the line is good. Marc Gasol's checked in for the Stars. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Stars trail by 3. Harden kicks to Shaq. James outside, front past the arc. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. James has got 5 now.
When LeBron's shooting like that, nothing you can do defensively.
And Mexico City shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Down low, it's deflected. Stolen by Harden. There's the drive. Over Drexler. Harden can't hit. And Mexico City has possession. Barry the pass to Robertson. Six on the shot clock. Bosch a screen on James. Poke loose. Halliburton with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Pass to James. James absolutely owning the inside.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Robertson outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Stars lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so it's Nashville with it. The lead is 2. Barry is out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Robertson. And it's Drexler in at the shooting guard. And stolen by Chamberlain. Fast break. Here comes Mexico City. Ball's not loose, and they'll get another chance. A second chance effort. O'Neal with the rebound.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Stoudemire. Pass to Shaq. Clock at 6. No one near James as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
And we know LeBron has continued to work on his shot throughout his career. Got to honor that 3-ball.
Timeout.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Timeout called here. Mexico City decides to talk it over. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Mexico City's head coach said to the team. Now, coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and a fast break for Nashville. Halliburton, no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Robertson. Here's Chamberlain, arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off the spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Here's Harden. Pass to James. Over Barry. And James with the basket on the assist by Harden. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Look, give LeBron the ball and get out of the way. LBJ again.
Chamberlain with it. Guarded by O'Neal. Bosch, high post. Now Robertson. 13 feet away. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Drexler against Harden. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to James. 52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Unable to get that one. Barry the pass to Robertson. To the inside. Here's Chamberlain. Count it!
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that corner.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
The kick out to LeBron. On the wing, Harden. Drexler defending. Money!
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Timeout called here. Mexico City decides to talk it over. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Here's Robertson. Chamberlain with a screen on Halliburton.
First team foul. At the line for Mexico City, Oscar Robertson. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Good on both.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
.11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got the intentional foul. Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
A 3 from Drexler. No good there. And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't great big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now our player of the game, LeBron James.